Okay, this is a little bit different than what I've been talking about because today I'm actually going to be talking about my phone. For the past few years now, I've been using an iPhone and it's been great. Like, I love the iPhone, it works perfectly, but I felt that it's been the same thing. Like, the phone looks different, but everything inside the phone just felt the same thing. So I wanted to change. I wanted to get something new. That's why I went to go pick up the Samsung S22 Ultra. This phone has been amazing. This is one of the newest Samsung phone out right now, and I think it's the one that replaces the Note line. Because in this Samsung S phone, it actually has the pen. The pen, we'll get to that later. But first, let's talk about the phone. For me, just holding it like this, you guys can kind of see 5 camera bumps on here. That's insane. Why do you need so many camera bumps? To be honest with you, this camera on this phone is the best camera I have ever seen on any phone. Camera, video, all those. It is the best on any phone that I have ever used. Google, Apple, you name it. I'm saying this is the best. This phone feels so nice in the hand. It is big. I'm usually into that smaller phone, but this is a huge phone. It doesn't even fit in my pocket completely. It's sticking out, you see? Sticking out. And if I put it in the front, check it. There's just a square there. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. Some of you may say, well, don't stop wearing skinny jeans. So you know what? No. This is a big phone, and I'm not gonna say that that's like my favorite feature because it's not. One of the coolest thing about this phone is that it is USB Type-C. This is amazing because I charged my laptop with a USB Type-C, and I still use the MacBook, by the way. I charged my iPad with a USB Type-C, and now I charge my phone with a USB Type-C. Having a USB Type-C in all my devices makes traveling so easy. And traveling is one of my biggest things. Like, I want to carry less things. I don't want to carry like all these different cables just to charge my electronics. Like, when I have my Apple Watch, which is only compatible with the iPhone, I had to bring that charger, and then the iPhone charger is different than the iPad charger. So that's already 3 cables that I'm bringing that's separate. Okay, so we're not even gonna go into those subjects right now. Traveling is just that much easier with one cable. The face recognition on this phone is definitely not as good as an iPhone. I'll give it that. And the fingerprint scanner is not as good as a Google phone. Those 2 things I understand, but also I am comparing it to like one phone to Google phone, and I'm comparing the other phone an Apple phone. So is it better in any of those things? No, it is not the best in those features, but it isn't that far behind. Like, the face recognition actually works. And when it doesn't recognize my face, I can use my thumb. It isn't as fast, but it still works. And that isn't that big of a deal for me. What's amazing is that the screen is super big, which means all the apps can be on there at the same time if I wanted to. But I'm a one home page type of guy, so I only have one home page. And I like widgets on Android phones because it's very customizable. On one of the page, I have my whole entire calendar. Another page, I have all my to-do lists, and I just need to swipe to it and I see my entire day. If I really need to get any other apps, I just swipe up. I don't have to go all the way to the last page like on an iPhone. I just swipe up and I see all my apps. And if I want to search for an app, I can search for it right on the phone, which is really cool. I know Apple has that too, but it's just cool that I can just swipe up and see all my apps. I also love little features like the quick bar on the right. All the apps that you want to be on that quick bar is there. So these are the apps I use all the time, and to have it there makes things so much easier. I don't have to go and look at where they are. The screen is super bright, and sometimes it's kind of too bright because if I'm using my phone in the dark at night in my room, it is super bright and it's kind of hurting my eyes. And I wish I can turn it down because I turn the brightness all the way down. Adaptive brightness is on, and it's still so bright. But that's only the bad part because maybe I shouldn't be using the phone in the dark anyways. It's great in the sun. Let's just say that. The phone works perfectly in the sun because you can see it so clearly. It's such a bright screen. The screen looks beautiful. The phone looks great. Holding it in the hand, it's just such a nice phone. I thought I was gonna miss my iPhone, to be honest with you, but I haven't missed it at all. Like all the apps that I use on my iPhone is here. And if I ever need an Apple product, I have my iPad and my MacBook. At this very moment, I really don't miss my iPhone. I know there's AirDrop that now I don't have access to, but it's okay because I use WeTransfer and it works perfectly, because if I drag a whole folder into WeTransfer and then I download it on my phone, it actually separates into folders on my phone for me. So it creates albums on my phone automatically. That's amazing. When I had that, I was like, dude, I'm using WeTransfer all the time now because it just works so great. It works so well. The one thing that I don't like what Apple is doing is the fact that they force you to use all their products. I don't want to, sometimes I don't like all their products. Like for example, I don't like their iPhone. I like this phone a lot better right now, that I just want to use this phone. But my AirPod Pros don't work with this phone. Like noise cancellation, I can't control it, and it's just a regular earbuds, which sucks because I really like AirPods. Just can't use it with an Android phone, and I hate the fact that it does that. And then now we're going to the Apple Watch, which I also spent a lot of money on, and now I can't use it just because I don't have the phone. Those two things has made those two Apple products useless because I don't have the iPhone, and I really don't like the fact that they did that, because now I can't use those products. Why I have to use an iPhone, which sucks. Anyways, you guys, let me know what phone you guys are using and why you guys picked that phone. I'm kind of curious what all you guys are using. Let me know in the comment below. And if you guys are new to this channel, you know that I make video about photography and videography, going out taking pictures and teaching you all about cameras. Sometimes I even talk about phones, just videos like this. I think it's kind of fun to make. Well, hit that subscribe button if you guys are new to this channel, and hit that like button if you guys like this video. Now, my name's Andy. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later.